If we're putting together a contract, I always look at a situation as if it's going to end up in a dispute, and then what happens. It's good to look at it that way, because then you kind of know what you're dealing with, and you can make contingency plans for it. So in those contracts, whether we're talking about a LLC operating agreement or a corporation bylaws or a shareholder agreement or a loan agreement or an independent contractor agreement or an employment agreement or a joint venture agreement or a profit sharing agreement, whatever those are, we have to talk about how you deal with the dispute. It's very important that you choose the governing law and you choose what your venue is. Venue, not so much, but governing law, 100%. What I mean by governing law is when you write a contract, what state governs that agreement? Where would you take it to court? So I'm a business in Florida. My investor is in New York. My New York investor wants to go ahead and give me $1 million for my business. You guys have to choose what governing law that's going to be, Florida or New York. There's several factors that you can use to determine that, but my general rule is that you follow where the assets are. So for example, if you're on the investor side and you know that the assets are in Florida, choose Florida because you're going to sue in Florida and then you can collect.
The content on Minding Your Business is for informational and educational purposes only and should not be construed as specific legal advice. This show discusses general legal issues affecting business owners. Opinions of the guests are not necessarily that of the show. If you need assistance with your specific legal issue, please consult with a licensed attorney.